Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to INFRA. Last time we learned the true extent of Alex Hartman's obsessive quest to prove whatever it is he thinks Jeff Walter is doing. And in the current moment, I'm a little creeped out by the sounds that are echoing down this corridor. I know this place has been abandoned for quite some time, but it seems people have been using it as a hangout, possibly even a smuggling tunnel. And I guess it all started right here. I have to imagine that's daylight peeking out from around that corner, but the red glow doesn't reassure me. Ooh, got some more damage right off the bat. Yeah, looks ready to collapse. We were just in the collapse. Oh no, you're really gonna tell me you can't crawl under that? Oh, wait. Ah, there's a button here. Hidden in the dark, and one here. But it doesn't seem to do anything. Stahlberg future. Your future? No work, no home. The only place to get better future is open sewer. Well, they did say that the beer smuggling ring was going to there. And this is an extension of the same tunnel system, I suppose. Yeah, but daylight is always just out of sight. If only Mark had infinite pockets like other video game protagonists, we'd still have the bolt cutters from before. Then again, maybe the daylight is not so far away as we think. If we can just figure this out. Of course, that's not going to open. There is an opening up there. What else is there? Can't interact with that. Ooh, keys. Nice. But not to these. Okay, there's definitely a way in. Do you go to that door? There we are. Now our new goal is going to be to figure out a way to get on top of these pipes. Hello, strange soundtrack. Oh, this place is considerably more overgrown.
Could use some bolt cutters again.
Yep, getting into that room is how we get through there then. Anything back here? Not that I can see. What about up that ramp then? Oh, it's a staircase. Rave club. Is that what this place has been turned into? A rave club?
I should probably let the guys at the office know where I am. Great. There's no signal. There should be a cell transceiver up in the old steel factory tower.
Really? That's your first thought? Dozens upon dozens of discarded glow sticks. I wonder if there's any way for us to open this up? Anything we might want to drop down onto? I hadn't even noticed that we were right above it. There we are. Man, the things we are expected to do, like, you'd think at some point, and this point would have been long ago, we would have just been like, alright, screw this, and just waited for the proper authorities to come deal with this. Stahlberg's steel collapsed. So Stahlberg, Bergman, and Hartman all completely destroyed within the same space of time, October 1981. So seemingly out of nowhere, this place files for bankruptcy, stating that it's because of the metalworkers' union strikes. That doesn't really check out. And another computer just dies when we try to use it. Can't even send an email. By the way, imagine that, sending a panicked email, help, I'm trapped in this abandoned, decaying tunnel. Well, we should be able to get through that gate now and enter the steel plant.
The old steel factory. This place is abandoned, so I don't need to take any pictures here.
Well, I guess we're doing some actual real urban exploration now, though there's inexplicably still a light on right here. It otherwise seems to be more or less realistically dark. Well, we're gonna be... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, we're gonna be eating into those flashlight supplies now. This might have been one of those things that made me so angry I made the Macy state map. Now, what is coming through there? A long tunnel to nowhere. Always check under the stairs. Remember, it's going to be more critical than ever that we keep an eye out for batteries, even if we're not going to be going through quite as many in the camera department. Is that referring to the mushrooms? I mean, obviously it's referring to the mushrooms, but is that meant to say that this gas is going to be poisonous to me? That maybe they're growing somewhere in there? Even here has been a popular drinking spot, I guess. Let's go back to the stairs. How high up can we get? Ooh. Look at this. This place had its own, like, mini train rail system. I just love it. I love old industrial sites where there's, like, plant life and even trees growing up through the rubble on the floor, which has now essentially become soil. There's gotta be some reason why we can come here. I mean, besides the pretty image. Well, there is an actual opening over there. How high up does this go? Can we pry these off and get onto the upper walkways? Alright, you lead there. But what about this way? It's me being stingy with the batteries again. Flickering lights. Always potential there. All to receive the opposite. Oh, wait. It's just a physics object. We can't actually take, like, an upgraded flashlight. Alright, well, we might as well...
6 packs of batteries left.
Yeah, we're doing fine in that department. Okay, so the question is, do we go through here first, or do we try to enter the gas chamber down below? Well, we've certainly found something else to look at, that's for sure. I wonder... Wait, if we can get over to that office over there, maybe we can find something useful? Like documents? Oh, come on, you can get that off. It just slid right in there. But I might have... Oh, I'm never gonna make that. I was gonna say, I might have another way. Yep. I love this, the crisscrossing rusted steel beams. It's like ancient ruins of industry. Alright, we are going to save here. And we are going to try and climb down. Oh, this is not going to work the way I want it to. This is not smart, this is not smart, this is not smart. This is so not smart. Yeah, this doesn't go as far as I wanted. We need to get down onto that beam down below. So if I can climb up on, say, here, I can potentially go like that. Yep. Very nearly fell off. And then go around this way. Come on now. Alright, I think this is gonna work. I think this is what I'm supposed to do. Or not. Well, this is a pickle we've gotten ourselves into. It's just as well. There's nothing on the roof. No way to get in. Alright, well, I guess we got ourselves into this situation, and we've got to get ourselves out of it. You know what's funny is that in a space like this, I'm actually getting the same sensation that I sometimes get in real exploring, which is just feeling overwhelmed by how huge it is and all the possibilities for pictures. Alright, I see. We've got to reactivate this so that we can move this beam. Well, either that or it's supposed to be that way. Oh wait, if we get up to here, yes, we can potentially drop back down. Okay, we figured it out. Alright, I still don't understand why we can't just remove that plank, but I'm gonna go to the area with the gas burst. So what am I doing
We could use some ventilation here.
with regards to this? Not good for me, not good for me, not good for me, not good for me, not good for me. Oh, I guess I'm okay here. Oh, fresh air. Alright, so I guess these are like pumping air in? Huh. I mean, it kind of looks like those vents they have on like those trash hills that they turn into parks. They've got those methane vents all over the place. I guess this is working like the opposite of that. Alright, run, 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 run. Hopefully there's someplace else I can get to. Down there, maybe? Nope, there's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing. What am I supposed to do with that? Can I open this door? Nope. Alright, well I don't see where another one of these... Oh, there's a pair right there. Okay, let's go, go, go. Can I actually get in here anywhere? Yes, thank you. This cannot be good for my health. Alright, and it looks like there's a door over there on the left. So the question is, what's in there and will it be safe? Right, run, 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 run. Open up. Get me in. And I guess we are good. Pair of batteries.
Of flashlight batteries now.
Yep. And we get the gate and control room keys. Remember to return keys. I will get right on that. Anything else? Any documents? Looks good. Alright, now we gotta run all the way for the end. Open up, open up, open up, open up, open up, open up! Well, I guess I'm okay here. But now what? Oh, maybe we have to open... Maybe we have to open the gate to the spiral staircase. Let's avoid death, please. Avoid death again. Yes, open, open, open. And hopscotch. Let's just hope there's fresh air where I'm going. Yeah. Now, with an opening like this, how does that not ventilate itself? But we... Oh, wait. Is this... Yeah, this is the other side of that set of beams, and from here, we can lift them. Or... I guess not. No, we probably... Yes, that pretty much confirms that we're going to have to restore the power to this place, which doesn't seem like the safest idea. There's so many ways to go. I don't even know where to start. Well, maybe for now, let's just worry about opening all this stuff up, and I guess we'll make areas more accessible to us as we go. Ooh, there's a switch here. Again, are we sure this was wise? Like, I suppose maybe we need it for the transmitter that's on top of this thing, but I have my doubts. Let's wait for you to spark. Up. Go up. This doesn't look like something I should be touching. Are you sure you don't want pictures of this? However, now we should be able to climb this and get up to that door. There we go. More flashlight batteries.
8 packs of flashlight batteries.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And there we go. Okay, I guess it was that and not the board of wood across the door. Yeah, boop.
Recorded announcement.
Oh boy.
Attention all personnel. Due to the company's poor economic situation, we are starting co-determination talks about layoffs and employment terminations. All employees are hereby asked to report to their supervisors for the co-determination procedure.
So things didn't end well. I mean, I suppose we already knew that, but this seems probably punitive rather than necessary. But now we should be able to utilize whatever's going on up here, right? See how high up we can get first before we do anything. Got some kind of machinery. Ladle changer. And that looks climb-onable. Look, they become buckets. Basically planters. That is so funny and or cool. So if we push this button, what will you do? Okay, I understand. We need to jump on you while you're swapping. Oh, but... what are you doing? You're actually going to be taken away, and... that's potentially dangerous? Where do you get taken? All the way down there. Which, it looks like maybe is where we want to be, because I'm seeing flashing lights on that crate and that metal thing down there. I see more batteries down that way, so we're not going to leave without those. Yeah. Boop.
That's 6 packs of camera batteries.
Oh, we're doing fine. Now let's call this thing again, presumably... this is going to take approximately forever. Alright, okay, now you're going. And we can go, yep. And we can go... we want to be on the other one. And go, yep, and... yeah, what? How are we supposed to do this, then? Okay, so we need to do it... we would have had to do it, like, twice over, basically. In order to get onto this side. I mean, if we can't climb onto them while they're in motion. But now that we're here, we're feeling an awful lot like a Half-Life 2 puzzle. Again, this really seems like far beyond the scope of our duties, and a lot of liberties for us to take just to get a cell reception. I mean, I know Mark has a reputation for dedication, but this is excessive. You know what else is excessive? The length of time this is taking. Alright, we've got to be ready to jump to there. Seems our power problems have caused all kinds of issues. And yep. And hopefully we won't have to worry about that again. Either way, there's definitely no going back now. I think we found a secret. But you want a key. Well, this probably wouldn't be here without a reason, right? There's got to be something somewhere. Look at the state of this place. I almost can't imagine, like, the intense heat, the noise that must have filled these caverns. It's like being in dwarven mines or something. I mean, this machinery of this size is almost incomprehensible to me. When I was a kid, I went with the Boy Scouts on a tour of a power plant, and it was absolutely insane. Emergency grounding wire. Okay, what does one do with the emergency grounding wire? Perhaps we can make this somewhat safer? No label on that key, huh? Okay, well, for the moment, I'm going to assume that that's upstairs in the hatch. And you're probably what we need the wire for, but one thing at a time. Seems so ominous that it was attached to cardboard with no label. No, that's not it. Okay, well, we're still hunting for a key then. Maybe it will just work? Oh, it actually did. Oh, I see. We clamped it onto there to ground its charge. Alright, but how do we access the hatch? That's like the one thing on my mind right now. I can never focus on a level if I've discovered a secret that I cannot yet access. It is driving me crazy to see all this damage and not be allowed to photograph it. Or at least not be able to do anything with it. Ooh, this door is openable. Oh, we're crawling around in the walls now. Wow, is there no place here that wasn't somebody's drinking spot? Well, we can move up and out. In fact, this is probably the way forward, but it's not what I want to do yet. Okay, it looks like there actually is something back there, and this is where the other key works. Okay, scrounging may pay off. Oh, but does this just take us up into the same place? Is this something that maybe... Yeah, no, we haven't actually gotten anything extra out of this, I don't think. Maybe a little bit more accessibility. And we can't go any higher than this. But we can go much lower. Look at that. A whole rail system powered by mini trains carrying these ladles. This is one of those F12 moments. I almost... It's weird. This game is almost making me jealous in this part. Like, I wish I was here with my camera. Listen to those crows. They definitely would be nesting in here. And the only thing that's unrealistic is how few there are. Okay, so there's a fuse. This area is going to be another fuse hunt. Probably be smarter to take this with us so that we don't have to come all the way back up. I imagine this is going to be down there somewhere. Because I'm seeing switches on this thing, although how one would actually get this to move is beyond me. Seems even if it does have power, the rail is quite obstructed and overgrown. So what do we do? Maybe we try to take it to the end there? Oh wait, there's like a control room or something. Toss. No. Well, there's some buttons. But how do we... Ah, there's a hatch up above. We've got to drop down. But what if we come down this way? Is there any reason for that? Oh, I get it. You're probably blocking the way, right? If we move you, we can get to the space beyond? Because the space beyond right now looks a lot more detailed than something that's just supposed to be the edge of the map. Come over here, we can get behind this gate, which we cannot open. These are workable. I bet you guys are going to be doing some pushing. Okay, so that's going to require power. Drop down here, and here, and into here. Your old century security measures cannot stop me. But I imagine this is what the fuses are for. Question is, where do they actually go? Oh wait, perhaps that box up there? Could not help but notice that if we look right here, yeah, there's this might be a time for a save, but it looks like we could slide down into here, into the section that isn't accessible. Yep. Tell you what does look accessible is this.
Does someone really live in here?
Wow. Not only does someone really live in here, it looks like they're living the life. Oh God, what is that thing?
Intriguing.
They even put a hat on it. If you're reading this, you managed to get here despite my best efforts to block entry for you bums. If something happens to my shroom farm, you will regret. Yeah, you've really gone above and beyond to say stay away. Oh, wait. Key. Maybe it's to the trapdoor, or maybe it's just to one of these. Yeah, it's just to that. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll do you the courtesy of at least closing it behind me. Look at this. This is my dream home. Look, a gaming and media setup in the middle of an abandoned steel plant. Are you kidding me? It's got power and everything. A toilet. Have you got... You've got plumbing. I would never leave this spot. Then again, this might be something a little more not my speed. Weird indeed. Well, I guess we are going to be reporting you to the authorities then, since we took a picture of it, but maybe it's for the best. I mean, afterwards, this place will be vacant. And then hopefully it won't be vacant.
That makes 8 packs of camera batteries.
Yeah, I'm just going to take that from you, reimbursement. In fact, you know what? Maybe I won't close that door behind me. Oh, and that's also... Ooh. Mushroom machine. Sewer is open. Heard that hackers just launched an attack to some random business park. After some clue about corruption? Targeting some engineering firm. Just heard that hackers found something. Like what? Something fishy, it seems. Won't tell me, neither. Now the government thinks we did it. They're coming after our shrooms. They don't care about us or shrooms. My traps keep hobos and others out. Nobody dares to loot this area. But does it keep the government out? Well, not for long. BRB playing Mahismato 3D. That darn mobile link again. It's the government. Run while you can. Can't they just fix this? Okay, so you guys are hackers, but whatever happened to presumably our firm, well, it wasn't you.
Interesting.
So there have actually been attacks on the attempts to uncover all this. Everything that we've been seeing has actually had a cover-up in the modern day. This was a lot more than just an Easter egg. We're actually starting to sympathize more with Mr. Hartman by the hour. Oh, there's a central power switch right here, along with another one of these things. Oh, I actually never even checked out this booth. Have I not looked at any of them on this floor?
That makes 10 packs of batteries for the flashlight.
And for the first time in this Let's Play, we have maxed out a battery slot.
Recorded announcement.
My comrades, first they make our work much more hazardous, then make us work for longer hours, and then even crop our salary, and now they even deny our right to work. This is the last straw. We have had enough. No more worsening work conditions. No more exploiting poor workers. We are on strike. Strike! Strike! Strike!
You know, it doesn't land the same without all the workers on the floor chanting it in unison. But man, this really is like an unspecified-istan country, huh? And we have heard such a vast array of accents here. Okay, so does that mean that we can work on you guys then? Wait, 3 and 4 is reverse? Also, what do you mean 3 and 4? We've got 1F, 2F, and presumably 1B and 2B. And no matter, they're not working anyway. Actually, they seem to flip these things off. Oh, I see. I see. Oh wait, by reverse, do you mean the direction of travel? Oop. Oop. Okay. But is there any reason why we'd want to do that, though? I wouldn't imagine so. What are these fuses for, then? Alright, well, if we get yous guys going, presumably we can turn this on and send you on your merry way. Same with your brother. Come on. And by your powers combined, you should be able to push it just as soon as we probably have to subdue the brakes, right? But now we can't get to it unless we ride this thing ourselves. There we go. Oh, this is working perfectly. Well, that gets us through. But the problem is we're still down here and the tower is all the way up there. Alright, well, for some reason it's bothering me that you guys are still on, so let's do that and that. Man, I'm amazed that the electricity in this place is still functioning as well as it is. I mean, you'd think it would all be rusted and corroded and just... Ah, here we go. Here's where those things shine. Yet part of the problem with the backtracking nature of this game is that sometimes you'll spend forever trying to figure out what something does when it's actually in the next area. And sometimes you'll go to see if it's in the next area when really you couldn't progress and are now locked out of it. Alright, so we're just going to do the classic juggle here. Pick one up, throw the other. Oh wow, you guys actually deviate a fair bit. Pick one up, throw the other. Yeah, at least they're big and bright and red, which makes it easier to keep track of them in the dark. Ya boop. And ya boop. And there's booth 2. And next up is booth 1. And once we've powered up this machine, we can figure out what it actually does. Oh. Hang on now. We're gonna have to make our way inside. I've always loved this. I don't know if this is a bug or just the way the engine works and can't be fixed, but when you try to climb up on something while you're holding something, it immediately lifts it up to the position you will be at. And if I recall correctly, at points it can actually cause issues. Well, that answers my final question, which was going to be, where's the fuse to the final box? Luckily, it's located right beside it. These people will store these things literally anywhere but where they're needed. Yeah, boop. Oh, and now we get a chance for this rare dialogue.
I don't think I can fit these in my pockets.
Yeah, there is actually an upper limit to how many batteries of a certain type you can carry. One does not affect the other. So just what is it we're trying to access then? Oh, it looks like we may need some more fuses yet, because there's a fourth one over on that ladder. Yep, we're not getting through there. Oh, and another one down below. 5 fuses total. But what for? Well, it looks like there's a control room up here. Perhaps that's where they're needed?
Smells like there's a gas leak in here.
Okay, so maybe we shouldn't activate whatever you're thinking about activating. Or maybe we have no choice. Or maybe we have mystical quick save. Maybe that could be a thing. Yeah, all your fuses are here. Let's go! Well, I'm dead. Oh wait, maybe once we throw the switch, maybe this will start to work? It will, and we've just got to run. Okay, it's going to be this kind of segment.
What the hell is going on?
Okay. Do we not perhaps want a picture of this? Would it not behoove us to inform someone? Okay, that did something down that way. Oh, probably opened that gate! Okay, thank you for just killing me in my tracks. You know, when there's supposed to be like a tense and climactic moment, nothing keeps you immersed like randomly killing you and having to walk back through the same thing again, knowing full well what's gonna happen. I am very grateful that low-hanging cable didn't just electrocute me. A place like as convoluted as this, it's not always clear where you're even supposed to be going. Okay, I guess we can't go up that way. It would just take us back the same way anyway. Imagine I'm supposed to go this way. Yep. Through. Oh, I'm so slow. Okay, there we go. That board suggests I'm supposed to be able to walk through here, even though it wouldn't make sense and we'll probably fall down. We're really crash bandicooting this thing. Are you gonna... Oh no, it's one of these. We gotta stay right near it. This would be unbearably hot in real life. Yep. Maybe in here will be safer. Emergency stop.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm getting paid enough for this.
You weren't asked to do this.
Pre-recorded announcement. Attention all personnel. I regret to announce that the furnaces of Stolberg Steel will be let to cool permanently. The factory will be closed immediately. Thank you for all these years. That's what you get for striking.
I mean, I guess that's what you get for not appeasing the workers, considering you went out of business. Okay, so now what? Can we... No, we can't get through this. Can't open the gate. Where to from here, Chief? Oh, we can go through there. We're really gonna try and take an elevator after all that. I mean, hey, Mark doesn't seem like the kind of guy to let anyone tell him how to live his life. Not even his employers. Heck, he won't even let his employers tell him how to do his job. There's still some fires burning over there, bud. Maybe the emergency stop didn't do all it should have? If you don't talk about this, or at least even mention it in the phone call that you get when you get up here, I'm gonna be insane. Oh, look at this.
An elevator that didn't fall down. That's new.
I know,
So,
right?
There should be a cell transceiver up here somewhere. Let's see if we can get it to work.
Maybe new, but don't get used to it. Oh, look at this. The old and the new. The smokestacks and the windmills. The city in the distance. Ooh, even skyscrapers. And I believe I can even see like a couple of hot air balloons floating over the city. Look at how much effort has been put into even just like the backgrounds. That is amazing. It really does look like a whole like functioning city. And all this separated from it by trees. Something that, well, used to be so central to the city's economy. Now probably rarely thought about except for when someone asks what those smokestacks are. Alright, how are we getting further up? Staircase over here. Ooh, we can come into these side areas.
Interesting.
September 13th, 1981. Okay, I was wrong. Everything has gotten worse. Walter wanted to lower our wages even more because the company is doing worse than before. I'm not even surprised, but this is ridiculous. There are a couple of passages that have been crossed out. September 20th. Not true, apparently. But today, one guy got fired because he almost fell into one of the steel ladles. I heard he's had many other accidents recently. Is that maybe Robin? This is looking bad. We really should start a strike, because these conditions clearly aren't getting any better. October 14th. They're closing this place down, so this'll be my last note. Everything went wrong when that Walter guy bought this place. Actually, there were some problems before, but Walter made things much worse. I know Mikhail Rosenthal considers him a friend and all, but even he couldn't foresee that Walter would go on to lower our wages and make all those other unwanted arrangements. Rosenthal wasn't really the best boss either, but at least he wasn't leading us to bankruptcy. We had to do something, so we started the strike, and now here we are. Could it be that this is the result he wanted? Nothing else here. This is the elevator
That's
room.
9 packs of camera batteries.
Can we max out both? That would be so cool. There's even further to go still. I'm going to be walking around every single platform that I can, lest I miss something. Oh, no, don't do. I didn't even realize that this platform was partially collapsed. No, you're gonna do that every time I walk on you. I suppose the solution is probably to stop walking on you then. Nothing around this way. Ooh. Oh, I see. This is an elevator that leads down to there. Okay, that's probably going to be how we leave this place then. To be honest, I'm not sure whether I would be willing to try my luck with that, or just sit here and wait for a helicopter winch rescue or something. I really do love how this game has such a variety of feelings to it, doesn't it? The way you can be down in a collapsing tunnel or burning steel factory one minute and then just gazing out over the city in the bright sunlight the next. Anything here? I've learned that we gotta jump up to check inside the boxes on the shelves. If the light is on, check the upper fuses. Ain't nothing on. Well, they are. Okay, so maybe we need a couple of fuses? Of course, we can't go anywhere without having to fix something. We've got to duck under this thing. Well, I guess it's realistic in that respect. All the infrastructure I've actually crawled around in real life, and it's all built for malnourished Mike. Here's a drinking spot I'm not even going to criticize. Oh, look, they've got a view of the airport. imagine sitting up here at night, feeling the wind through your hair, watching the planes come in and take off. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, I think we were actually supposed to be down in that area at one point, but from what I was reading, I think we actually skipped it because we did the B2 tunnel. So I don't know how that's going to affect our run. Yep, there is a burned out fuse. Probably you, right? And you? Maybe I shouldn't have touched this thing. Maybe I had to. Can I perhaps take a photo of this? Oh, we can, actually. I guess this is the one piece of infrastructure that's still working here. So that should mean that we're able to boop and boop and boop. No, it's still not working right. Okay, so we've got you.
That did the trick.
And there we are.
Let's see if there is a way to get down from here.
So I was right the first time, I just had to do this differently. Do you want to maybe make that phone call, though? Well, we already know we're taking that elevator. As little of a good idea as it seems like. Are we really gonna do this?
Mark, where have you been? I've been trying to reach you for hours.
I've been wading through the tunnels. They need some urgent repair.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It looks like that collapse back in the Bergman tunnels has set off some kind of a chain reaction. Old tunnels are collapsing all over the city. I'm a bit worried about the Two Gorges Dam. The rising water levels could be bad news. Listen, where are you now?
I'm at the old steel factory.
Okay, good. The water treatment plant is nearby. I want you to go there and find out what's going on. They're not answering any of my phone calls.
Alright, I'll let you know what I can find out.
Wait. So an active water treatment plant isn't answering any of your calls during a moment of crisis for the water system. That seems really, really bad. Why is this way? This definitely does feel like wide and concerted sabotage efforts. But the one thing that's still concerning me is, like, why? Because it seems almost like eco-terrorism when you frame it this way, but Jeff Walter does not sound like the type of guy to make that his priority. So what's the benefit? There's a lock here, so we can climb that thing. So we're looking for a key. We probably need to get into that booth somehow. With crates, we could perhaps climb up into this thing? Right, there are ways out. I'm not sure why we'd want to. Really? You can't climb up and over that? We need to find another crate? Alright, now that we're in here, where do we go? Climb up to here. I can probably move on from here, but there's gotta be a way. Yeah, and I believe I just found it. And the solution is in yonder corner. Yep. There we are. Now there's got to be something of note. A key? The question is, where do we use it? This one is actually being affected by the barricade. But what does it do for us? There we go, and... You know, I hate it when I spend a bunch of time trying to get the mystery box, only to realize that the mystery box is already redundant by the time I get to it. Let's make our way forward. Going the middle way because I'm a child and I can't help but do it. I don't know, what can we see from here? And besides the trees swaying beside the windows... Not much. All this is blocked off. But there is a staircase going downward. Watch your step.
Can't carry
Wow,
any
we're
more of
still
this.
full up on flashlight batteries. Actually, I suppose we might as well top
I
off,
still
right?
have 9 packs of batteries left.
Is that all there is here? Oh, this is our bridge straight into more modern stuff. Oh, and we're not done yet. I can actually see through those windows. But this place is no better for wear. Oh, that graffiti at the end of the hall got me. No? Wow, this reminds me of, like, if Pripyat were abandoned in the modern day. It's all somewhat newer, somewhat nicer architecture. But it all decays just the same. So I guess this was probably the administration for Stahlberg Steel. Actually, in that case, there's potentially going to be some juicy documents around here, right? Or something. Somebody's been up to no good, and I don't like it. I mean, I understand they have hallucinogenic properties, but serving it up like that seems like a fast track to death. Add prefix 000 when dialing internally. When calling via this board, add 7, then add the number of the outgoing line from 1 to 20. Then add 00, then add the number of the incoming line. Oh god, it's a word problem. My first grade teacher was right. And there are a couple of payphones here. Dial phone number, lift receiver. Nothing to be found here. Nice artwork, though. I can see I'm not the first to scrounge through here. And nothing at the end of the hall, but a pretty image. Look at that. This door back here doesn't open. Alright, let's try these staircases. That's no good. We're not getting down there. What about the floor above? Also nothing. Now that's presumably our way out. Yeah, but this thing. There's clearly something to be done here, and I'm not leaving without it. Alright, let's try it without any of the other instructions first. So, 040 159 322 90. No. 062 792 005.
Aziz's Kebab and Burger.
1 kebab roll, please. Do you deliver to Stahlberg Steel?
Sorry, but we don't deliver that.
That's a shame.
I love how he actually tried to order. You're all movable. You're all movable for a reason. I knew it. My gamer instincts didn't let me down. I've been looking around for a phone number, but I think we've found something better. First, let's rifle through these here cabinets. Lots and lots of beer. Who'd have thought? Well, to be fair, that one wasn't labeled files. Well, Bossman's got a TV of his own and everything. Major clients, Walter Co., Bergman, SBC, and presumably HBM is the Hartman Electrical, right?
Stahlberg Steel was one of the largest clients of my company. Mikhail Rosenthal sure what happened. Undeclared work, low wages, hazardous working conditions. The Metal Workers Union strike was the last straw. Somehow Walter managed to bring down the entire company. Rosenthal knows this, and he wants to help me. It's time to do what I have planned.
Fascinating.
So, whatever you were planning, you set it into action, but what was it? I guess it can't possibly have worked, right? I mean, I kind of wish we had a little bit of context. Do we actually know if Jeff Walter is still around? Actually, we can probably get this too. Yep. Okay, would have hated to have missed that. I'm still not quite sure what I need to do with this board. Alright, so there's only one thing connected for the internal board, and that's 836. So it's add the prefix 000. When calling via this board, add 7. Then add the number of the outgoing line. Wait, from 1 to 20. Okay, so this is outgoing. So it'd be 0007. Oh, actually, there's a template down there. That's a lot more helpful. Never mind. So after writing that down on a piece of paper, that's 0007-80036.
You have one new message.
Kleinman? Kleinman, can you hear me? I'm not sure if you've gotten any of my letters. I'm trying to escape today. I don't let anyone use these phones, but I managed to distract them. Kleinman, are you there?
Fascinating.
Okay, who was this? That really is fascinating. Tried to place a call to this office, I suppose, from wherever they were being kept. And I guess there were others as well. They said they don't let anyone use them, but I managed to distract them. So there's other prisoners there as well? Alright, I guess we're done here then. You won't open, you will. This place. I'm so glad that even in a game that's like very infrastructure and job focused, they still took a moment to touch on what probably inspired it and have us walk through a truly abandoned area. But a place with this much overgrowth must be hiding secrets, right? Let's watch the ground. Now, I don't think they'd be so mean as to hide something in amongst the actual grass. But they absolutely would hide things if we push through.
Why on earth would someone build a farm back here?
Are these turnips? Okay, well, I guess they're something of a delicacy in the world of Open Sewer. This is so cool. So they've actually got like a whole supply chain that runs through the abandoned industry. Hey, oh, there's a document here.
Intriguing.
I'm currently in the forest picking mushrooms. If you're from the media and finally taking my views seriously, here's my story. I used to work at Stahlberg Steel, and I've witnessed the deteriorating working conditions firsthand, starting with the change of ownership until my career-ending accident. The Union of Metal Workers and the insurance company denied compensation because it didn't happen during working hours. Now I just farm these turnips with the state's crappy pension. The bankruptcy was an inside job of the union and Walter. So you're the one they were talking about before. And I believe that's a laptop. You are still here. Well, at least you found a way to keep yourself busy in your retirement. I'm a glass half full kind of guy. Alright, imagine this is probably the end of the level.
Alright, I'm out of Starbucks steel. Time to continue taking pictures.
Just how soon do we have to continue? Like right here soon? This looks like one of those loading screen airlocks. Or not. Oop. You can't hide from me. But that probably means we can't go back lest we burn our face. And there it is! Oh, you fooled me by having it be one space further. Ooh. Is it just me, or have things dimmed a little bit? But no matter now. Do we have to take a picture of that again? Doesn't seem so. We already got it. Okay, so that was a little bit of a breather episode in spite of some of the more action-y segments. But it was so cool to really get to relish in the beauty of the decay of industry. And we actually got through the notes to realize how this meant different things to different people, for better or for worse. But I think we are getting closer to unraveling this whole thing and finding out just what all of it happened for. Because it wasn't just life being life. The more we go, the more I think all this does have a design. And if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.